Good morning.
Good morning.
I feel like I'm on like Good Morning America or something.
No, I feel like it I wish everyone could see the tripod setup we have
The
right now.
situation.
I have got tape holding a phone in a position that I don't know if it's going to
It's
last.
on a broken tripod,
Yeah.
wrapped around, and we're just praying it stays there.
I will, I'll be sure to let everyone see it.
If we have any crashes, then we just quickly like go to ad break.
It's
you know the
because
tripod's
my
fallen.
paper tape has failed me.
But good morning.
Good morning. Happy Monday morning.
Happy Monday. We're a bit of a tired girl, aren't we?
I think it's just like tis the season for burnout. So it's like it happens to the best of us at this time of the year, I think. And then you don't realize you're tired until you're kind of like, you're driving and you're like, fuck, I am actually wrecked. Yeah.
I think as well, Christmas time, it's not only busy with clients, it's busy in the like, I was going to say the weekends, right?
It's life.
Parties, events, like celebrations.
But it's also like the organization. It's like
Running
organizing
around.
Christmas presents, organizing where you're going to be at what time.
Have you been to the shopping centres lately?
Once.
They're foul.
It's
They are absolutely foul.
busy.
Oh, I hate when you're just running around and everyone's trying to dodge each other.
My mum and I nearly got
line.
into a fight the other day.
Did you? Why?
I'm not kidding.
Why?
At Mimco.
And Mimco. You sent a cute bag about Mimco.
Okay.
An ash bag.
I did. And
I think we got to buy it.
I was like, should we buy it?
Yeah.
We'll buy one for Anthea and just be
But
like.
tell us.
Okay.
But Mum, we're going off track.
So it's actually, this is just a welcome to the podcast. Like, this is like, Helena does live a life outside. And I'm like, I was scared.
Why?
So Mum and I were just Christmas shopping because I said to Mum, I was like, Mum, we need to go and get this done because I was like, I have no other days that I have a day off that I can, frolic around North Lakes. Anywho, we're there in Mimco and Mum and I got my sister a gift, and I'm not saying it because she listens to the podcast. Anyway, and they had to go at the back. So they kind of put us to the side and kept serving because there's only one register. Anywho, this lady and her daughter, that I'm not kidding, the daughter was like 15, comes up behind us and they're trying to exchange an item. And I was like, Mum and I just standing to the side minding our own business. And then they had to then wait for the manager to come back, which was who was getting our stuff from the stock room. Okay. So the lady's like, I'm just going to like suspend your transaction and then we'll have to do a swap over kind of so I can keep serving, blah, blah, blah. So anyways, in my head, I'm like, this makes so much sense. Like she's waiting for our chick to come back. She's going to do our transaction. Everyone's happy. Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
And then the lady comes back. Mum and I then go up to the register. And this little girl behind me, and I'm not kidding, this small child behind me goes, Mum, why can't they just change my thing now? And this woman goes, well, these two bitches pushed in front of us about me and my mum.
Sorry, I was waiting for you and your mum to fight. But you two were wanting to fight someone else.
No, I was not. I'm a Scorpio. I don't like confrontation. Leave me alone. But I'm
These
sorry.
two bitches.
I'm sorry. If you refer to me and my innocent bystanding mother as a bitch, I'm going to turn around. And you know what?
What did you say?
No, but I would never do this. I hate confrontation.
Okay.
But it's Keegan. I'm blaming Keegan.
Okay.
Because he would turn around.
Snap. I would
So,
snap.
and I was like, you know what? That's actually really rude. So I turned around and I said, excuse me? And she's like, I wasn't talking to you. Like this mother. And I was like, I'm just going to diffuse this.
Yeah.
I was like, we didn't push in front of you. Like, this lady was getting us something and your transaction was literally suspended. And then they were going to push us through. You're seeing the register. Like I kind of relayed.
You're like, it all works.
Yeah, I was relaying like the plan.
There's a plan of attack.
This child with her fake press-on acrylic nails then clicks in my face and goes, don't talk to my mother like that.
Stop.
And I'm there like I'm baffled. I don't know what to do right now. And she goes, turn around, bitch. I'm there like, what's my moral compass right now?
What happens?
So
Did you start crying?
I nearly did. My mother then stands in between me and this lady, this girl.
Yeah.
And she's like, my mum goes, just turn around, please. Then this mother stands up to my mum and goes, you bitches pushed in front of us.
What is going on?
Anyways, I turn around and look for moral support from the staff members at Mimco.
Are they like
They're like, bitch, this is your fault. We don't get paid enough.
They're the ones who are in the wrong.
Right? I was like, if that was me in my retail days, I would have had to be like,
You've got to leave.
hey, I'm so sorry. Like, can everyone just please take a breath?
Yeah.
Like, we'll serve you. Everyone will be fine.
Yeah.
Anyways, I said to mum, like, Mum, can you just finish buying this thing so we can get the literal fuck out of here?
Yeah.
And then I kind of walk off to the side because I was like, Helena, you have 3 companies.
You're like, together.
You're 26. You're not going to fight a 15-year-old in the middle of the shopping center. There's TikTok. You're going to go viral and you're going to be cancelled.
Yep.
So I was just like, I just kind of walked off. And I was like, I had a lot of adrenaline. I was like full shaking because I was like, oh, like.
I'm gonna.
I was like, but that's just so rude. Anywho, I'm walking off out of Mimco.
Mm-hmm.
This girl is following me.
Sorry?
She's going, yeah, get out of here. Yeah. And I'm like, what is happening? Because
What in the world?
And then like she was like, she goes to her mum. She turns around to her mum and goes, I'll smash this chick. And I'm like, am I about to get beaten up by a 15-year-old?
Is she bigger than you as well?
No. She's tiny.
Oh, no.
Like, what?
Wow.
And I was just baffled. I literally looked at her and I was like, you're literally a child.
Yeah.
Like, grow up,
Yeah.
get some respect.
Yeah.
And go
Good
back
on you
and
for being
stand
the
next
bigger
to me.
person.
Oh,
I feel like I could have gone either one way or also retaliated and be like, what the fuck is happening
no,
here?
I would, but I would.
Smack. No,
Oh,
not
dude,
smack,
I
but
tell you what, if I was, I don't even know. It's
I
not.
feel like it's a female calling another female in like that. Is the word derogatory term? Like, you bitch. Like,
Yeah.
not in like, you bitch. It's like, you bitch. Like,
Yeah.
you're like, oh, you want to.
But I'm like,
You
I
want
don't,
to tassel.
I did fucking nothing wrong. Me and my mum standing here buying Christmas presents.
Oh my God.
And I was baffled. And like my mum was then like, you know, she was then,
a bit
I think,
shaken
getting worked up because like she
Yeah.
can see I'm getting worked up.
Yeah.
And then I'm obviously getting protective over her. So I'm like, I then walk back into Mimco because I'm like, come on, mum, like we need to get out of here. And I said to the retail assistants, I was like, you guys could have really diffused the situation a little bit better then.
What did they say?
Nothing.
Oh, they would have been so embarrassed.
Yeah, so I was just kind of like, what the literal fuck?
If it's your store and you're noticing some type of confrontation going on, why would the fuck would you not diffuse it?
Literally, because I was
It
like,
makes
if this is
everyone
happening,
feel uncomfortable.
if this was happening in my salon, I would have been like, guys, what the hell's
Split it
going
up,
on?
ladies.
Come on. So yeah, that was so, and I was like, what the? I was walking out to the car to mum, speed walking, because I was like, mum, if they follow us to the car, like we're fucked. We're gonna get our heads kicked in. And I just said to mum, I was like, I would never speak like that to a stranger, probably under my breath or in my head, but I would never say that. And then if I did, my mum would be like, shut up.
Yeah.
Do not, like, don't.
Yeah.
But it was just the fact that it was like these two.
They're coming at you and you're both like, the fuck?
I was like, oh my God. Like, and in all places like that, like Mimco's quite a high end place.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck?
Guys, pull it together. Also,
So-
yeah. Oh, that's so
So anyways,
strange.
that was the end to our Christmas shopping because I was like, I want to go home now. Like, I don't want to walk around the shops and like bump into them or
Yeah,
something. So
of course. You want to get
I
out
felt
of there.
so uncomfortable.
Confrontation wise, though, so Keegan is happy to like stand in
Absolutely.
between you two. Between Dom and I, he's always like, don't.
Dom and
don't.
I are just, him
But
and I
I'm
are
like,
the same.
oh no, that what? Like they
No.
said, I'm not a mean confrontational person, but in those like social situations where someone else is in the wrong, and I'm like, no, they need to know.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
like, I'll say something, and he's like, no, don't,
Yeah.
don't say that.
Even like taking food back if
let
it
me
tastes like
fucking go.
shit at a restaurant. I would never.
I can see it from Dom's perspective, my partner's perspective, because he's like, well, if guys step out or, you know, like, then he's like, then I'm going to have to fucking defend us and I don't want to do that. He's like, I just want to go to the movies, go to the shops. And I'm like, well, no, they've got to know that they're in the wrong. Like, and he's like, no, let it go. And I'm like, oh, I was ready for a fight.
Nah, see, I'm very much like, let it go, just move on kind of thing. And then
As I grow older,
yeah.
I want to be more confrontational.
I don't know, but Keegan though, like
He'll say
as
something.
soon as I was telling him this story, I literally said, I was like, I'm so glad Keegan wasn't there because if he was, we would have all probably been arrested. but I like, and I love and respect that so much about him and you, that you guys have the courage to be, put someone in their place
they're
or
in
call
they're
someone
in the
out.
wrong. Yeah.
Because people that do what that woman did to me and my mum,
They just keep getting away with it.
exactly, no one puts them in their place, whereas
Yeah.
they need people to put them in their place. I was more like, Mum, we need to literally go.
Yeah,
Like,
I
we
get
need to
it.
get out of here. 'cause
My
I'm
heart would
scared.
have been racing. I'm like, get to the car.
Yeah, I was literally like, holy fuck, like, as if this is happening. Like, yeah. And then I thought to myself, like, all I can see is, like, if I start biting back, she's going to whip her phone out and record me. And
You really do have to think of that in the situation of, I have a business. I don't know about you, but I have, like, my number plate is my company name. You can easily contact or find me.
100%.
And if you've got barefaced and naked somewhere,
Yeah.
or it's like, oh, well, that person owns this business.
Yeah.
And then your name is, like, in the bin.
this is
in
what I
the
mean.
area.
So I was like, no, I'm just going to be the big person.
Like,
There's
I'm
also
such
probably
a
like
good
10
girl.
years between me and this child. So I was
I
just
just
like,
can't believe the audacity.
that's the bravery even. Like, how did she know I wasn't a psycho? I could have just dropped her. Like, she's like,
You're so tiny too.
this is what I mean. And my mum is like just as smaller
Yeah.
than me. And I was like, I was just more taken back at like the way that they were speaking to pure strangers. Like,
Yeah.
it was just
For
disgusting.
nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Anyways.
Online shopping for you.
Yeah. So back to, have I been to the shops? Absolutely fucking not. Since that. Like, it was just fucked. Anyways.
All right. Well, okay.
Speaking of presents.
Speaking of presents, let's talk about what today's episode is. We're going to chit chat about, and it was about gifting your clients Christmas presents.
Yes.
Thoughts. What are you doing? Are you doing it? How much did you do? Where do you draw the line? Like, there's so many things.
Yes.
And we did it last year.
Mhm.
That was my first time doing last year.
Yeah.
What
It was
did you
my
do
first
last year?
time like investing, I think, last year.
What did you
But
do?
last year, what did I do? I got what did I do last year for all my clients? My top 5, I think I did what you did.
Yeah.
And because I think I remember the year before we were talking about it, and I took my top 5 clients and I bought them something more personalized because, like, I'm not kidding, like, on the 3 or 4 week like, I have 5.
Yep.
I had 5 that I gifted something to. And then I think I just kind of added things onto their Browz services. Like, if they wanted a jelly mask, I'd just put it on for free. If they wanted under eye masks, I put it on for free. Lip mask for free. I think I had some like brow rescue things and lash rescue things that I needed like to go because like they were hitting their like dates with expiry and things like that. So I was like, here you go. Or just like little things. I was just trying to make their service with me as much as a gift as I could without like investing and buying, you know, little things here and there. But I have got some things from this year. I've got some things coming from Lash Rescue, some little car air fresheners. So, and they smell like sweet honeysuckle.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, she sent me one and I was like, how do I get 1,500 of these? So I've literally got like, I think 300 coming. So,
wow.
Yeah, so they should be there tomorrow.
Oh my God, I love that.
Yeah, and I'm just going to give everyone one of those.
Lucy, I'll be contacting you. I want these.
Honestly, and they're literally, you know, like the candles, like sweet honeysuckle, they smell like that. And all my clients compliment, because I got sweet honeysuckle in my brow room.
Yep.
And they always compliment it. So I was like, this is just the universe telling me that this is your Christmas gift this year.
I really like that.
Yeah, so a car air freshener is what I'm doing this year.
That's so
honestly,
cute.
if everyone likes it, I might buy some with my face on it next year.
Yeah, fair.
What are you doing, Shay?
Well, okay, last year, what I did was I took my top 10 clients and worked it out, you know, who had spent the most and who had come most regular. Kind of just went, yep. And I gave them a gift voucher to
Peter Alexander, wasn't it?
Yeah. And that was really nice. I was like, oh, that's really cute. Can I be super honest though this year? I've been sitting on the fence about gift giving and all of this. And let's just think about it in the world we're living in right now. Mortgage, money, holidays. I was like, I can't go out and do what I did last year. I was like, it was so lovely, but I have to actually be smart and giving a $30 gift voucher. Like if I got one, I'm like, oh, that's so nice. It could also just get lost. And I'm like, I've just spent $300 for 10 people and maybe only half used. Yeah. I love your idea about just like, it's a little like,
it's something that you can do.
Something.
Even if someone adds on like a lip wax, I'm like, don't worry about the lip wax.
Yeah, because we're in a few group pages and people are like, what are you doing for Christmas? And people are spending so much money.
Yeah.
And I just don't think it's that deep, in my opinion. I think it's a lovely gesture, but I don't think it needs to be as extravagant as what people are doing.
Why? What are you seeing? Like what?
People are spending like $100 on their client, and they're doing their like most like their 20 top clients, and I'm like, maybe they are bringing in bank, or maybe that's just what they're like. I really want to do this, but in my case, I was like, I can't give that.
Yeah,
I can give incredible service. I can add on free little add-ons. I can give little figs, but I just feel like it's not that deep to go out and spend this really crazy exorbitant amount of money on clients.
Fair.
Thoughts?
I mean, fair. That's totally fair. And like you just said, there has been some serious inflation in the last 12 months. So like for me, like that's why I was kind of like, you know what, I'm just going to try and I'm not going to try and like, I guess split up like top 20, top 5, top 10. Like in my eyes over the last 12 months with like my move, relocating, the work, still having clients stay with me, I'm like, I can't choose 10 this year because everyone to me has a special place in my heart. Yep. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try and just do something that I can gift everyone, which is that little air freshener.
I love that.
And then
everyone gets one.
Yeah. And then as I'm like, as I'm cleansing their brows, which is what I do for everyone, I'm kind of like, do you want some little eye mask like to say Merry Christmas? And I feel like as soon as I put them on, everyone's kind of like, oh, they're so nice. Yeah. Like they lay down, and like it's such a I bought them from Bella on the Black Friday sales. Yes. And like they were like, you know, a very cheap little thing to do.
Thank you, Black Friday sales.
Thank you, Black Friday sales. And I was just kind of like, it's something I can do for everyone.
I think that is perfect.
Yeah, and it's what I've been doing. Yep. It's at no kind of loss financially for me, which in a way is something, because you know, mortgage and paying to fuel overheads and everything, like but I think in a way, like even if it's just like a prolonged temple massage or something like that for like a 15-minute wax, that's just how I'm trying to incorporate my little Christmas love to everyone. But side note, I'm getting so much love. I feel showered already.
I know, hasn't it been so lovely?
Oh my God, I actually like, and I don't expect anything ever from my clients.
We expect nothing.
Them coming to me is like the best present all. So like, I mean, bulk chocolate, and I live off chocolate at this time of the year because I'm like, girl, is even a Ferrero Rocher for breakfast, lunch, and dinner right now.
They're like fueling you throughout the day.
Proper. But like, I have been gifted like wines, other like cocktail mixes. Nice. Look, I mean, there's been a lot of alcohol, but like one of my other clients got me a candle from her work at dusk, and I was like, I love
That's so
this.
sweet.
One of my other clients bought me a spa voucher.
Oh,
an Endota spa voucher.
Done.
And I was like, oh my God, stop.
You did not need to.
No.
This is so nice.
And I was like, love that. And I just think as well, like sometimes when I get gifted big things like that, I'm like, do I charge this client? Like I feel bad. But at the same time, I then have to kind of just like be like, Helena, like you're running your business.
There was no obligation for this.
Yeah. So I just, you got to stick to your guns with things like that. But I just I have felt so loved, and I want people, I think it's so special for clients to leave, you know, feeling as much loved back with like, oh, how nice were those little eye masks that I just got off Helena? Yeah. Or I've got little ones that you can take home. Yep. So I'm finding when I have clients that are in for like a 15-minute time slot, it's not enough time to kind of sit there and soak it up. So I'm just kind of like, here you go, you can take them home and do them tonight or something. So
love that.
Yeah, that's me this year. But I have seen some but not even in our industry, like even like
accountants are like giving so much to
my
their people.
accountants. I can't wait. I know it's coming, so I'm very excited. Yeah. But like they not collab, but like work with
so many accountants do this.
A pastry laboratory on the Sunshine Coast, and they gift you like pastries. So I've said to Keegan, babes,
done.
We are getting something to eat this week. I'm so excited. So, and
I also see that I'm like, that's so lovely. But like being completely honest, in this financial world, I was like, I can't give everyone smash cakes.
That's fine though, and that's that is something.
There was a guilt sitting on my chest for a while.
No, there really shouldn't be, because you're not going to be the only person that can't do that this year. And it's not like you're not doing anything. You're opening your time up. And that in itself is a gift to give to people at this time of the year, because you are a luxury service.
Before we commence with today's episode, we need to take a moment to thank one of our incredible sponsors, Bella Beauty Professional. They are the one-stop shop for brow and lash professionals, stocking over 50 plus worldwide brands and over 1,000 incredible products. Whether you are looking to purchase your go-to tints, waxes, brow lamination solutions, lash lifting products, or even bulk buying your disposables, Bella Beauty is your place to shop. Bella Beauty Professional has also been so kind to offer you guys another 15% off discount code for season 5 of our podcast. To get 15% off your next order with Bella, use our exclusive code BFN season 5 at checkout to redeem. We got to talk about this little thing that's been grinding, I know my gears, your gears, a lot of brow artists. Just everyone's been really like about it. And I don't feel like we've ever spoken about it.
Which is wild because how do you go 46 episodes without talking?
I don't know. But it's about other people on social media stealing others' content. And I find a lot of the times it's people take, and we've had this, they'll take our content and they'll either remove the watermark, put theirs on top of it, or they'll crop it out, or they'll do something and they don't even, what's the word? Tag or mention. I'm like, what are you doing? That's not your work. You can't take that.
It actually, it baffles me that you would.
They think they can.
But it's just like with no kind of like remorse. It's just like first of all, how do they do it? Like, do they screen record it? Because you can't download off Instagram.
I don't know.
So like, do they screen record it?
Is there an app for it? I don't know.
I don't do it.
Would you not be? I don't know. If I was to post something on the Naked Brow, I want it to reflect my work and what I can do.
Absolutely.
Would you not be embarrassed to be like, look at this amazing work, and then someone's coming to you thinking, I'm going to have that work, and then you can't deliver because that's not your work, that's not your style.
I
think it's so
have
disrespectful.
Personally experienced it. Like we were discussing earlier, a lot of it is overseas, which at the end of the day, I'm like, whatever. Like, it is what it is. Your clients are not going to be confused with me because I'm in Australia.
Yeah.
You're in Spain.
Yeah.
I have, though, experienced it with someone in Brisbane who, like, point blank,
like,
took
in the radius.
And not just one thing. It was when jelly masks kind of just became a thing.
Oh my God, when they were popping. I've had a jelly mask be stolen too, and they were like, no, it's my work. And I was like,
oh my God,
the fuck it is.
So it was, and you know what's so funny? It was literally Emily, who was in my video, who used to do my lashes.
You're like, she's actually one of my friends.
I was like, I actually have photos with her.
Yeah.
And it was literally, it was like when they kind of, how do you pronounce the brand? Peniforme? Peniforme.
Don't know.
Anyways,
Next.
that one just came out at Bella.
Yeah.
And I was like, guys,
Poppin'.
I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna get some wild content with it because it's so fun. And it was literally like 2 years ago, but I still remember it to this day. And I was like, I made this cool video of mixing it up, putting it on Em's brows, taking it off with my macro lens and all this cool stuff. Bella reshared it.
Yeah.
And obviously they always tag.
Yeah.
And then like a day later, someone had sent me this work, and I thought they were resending me my work.
Yeah.
And then I seen it was from another account, and I was like, oh, that's weird. But there was no mention of me. There was no mention of Bella Beauty, and there was no mention of the brand used either. Which those three, like the first two things, not necessarily like the brand and, you know, Bella Beauty, people don't tag all the time. But if
the owner of the content.
If you are literally using someone else's intellectual property, you actually need to be tagging.
Yeah.
And like, I'm sure we could dive into the legal world of things, being that you're in the same state.
Yeah.
Anyways, I then messaged this chick to say, hey, like that's mine. Yeah. Why are you?
I'm just gonna need you to remember that one.
But I was like, like all four of you would like to reshare my work, but please tag me and please let your followers know that it's me.
Yeah.
And she's like, this isn't yours. She's like, I got this off Bella Beauty.
I've had the exact same response.
I was like, no, but
why?
Like,
what do you mean, Like,
I was
also,
like,
if it's Bella Beauty's, tag Bella Beauty.
Exactly. And I was like, no, like, I screenshotted the post from Bella Beauty and I was like, yeah, this is mine on Bella Beauty by Barefaced Browz.
Yeah.
I'm Barefaced Browz.
Yeah.
And then she was
Did she
like,
come to her senses?
nah, refused to delete it. And then like a day later tagged me in it. But
no.
And then I was like, no, I like, please delete this.
Yeah.
I don't feel comfortable with you having access to my content.
Yep.
Da-da-da-da. Nothing. So I blocked her.
Yeah.
Yeah. See you later, sis.
What do you mean no, though? Because someone else stole one of my jelly masks, and I don't even fucking care that it's don't care what it is. But that I found it, and I was like, hey, this is my work. You do need to tag me. And they said, no, it's not yours. Exact same response. And I was like,
Oh, well.
no, it is. See, and I had a watermark on it. I literally zoomed up, screenshot it, and I was like, see that watermark? That's mine. That means it's from me. And she said, oh, no, I got it from Bella Beauty. And I said, yeah, that's because Bella Beauty likes to reshare, and we love that.
And that's
but Bella
mine.
Beauty, they say who it's from.
Yeah.
And then she came back and said, oh, I'm sorry, I've tagged you. I said, can you please delete it? I just delete it.
Yeah, like,
Don't do it.
like, reshare it onto your story, sis.
Yep.
Like,
I would never post someone else's work on my page.
Yeah,
Because that's my
just
work.
don't get that. Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting like riled up.
Getting
about it.
riled up. No, but
Oh.
like, I understand where you're coming from, but it's like, it's literally false advertisement too. Because like we've said, people use it to sell services to clients.
Or their courses.
They try and get online
Yeah.
buyers to buy courses that they have not even created.
Yep.
But like we were just saying, we've seen it from people literally in Queensland
Our area.
doing it to people that we've met that are like overseas or around like in Australia.
I think Uli, Lash Mother, is one of the, because also I don't think she watermarks her.
No, because
work.
watermarks are ugly. Who
They
uses
are,
watermarks?
they totally are. But
I don't
I
use
see
watermarks
everyone
either.
steal her stuff, and then they don't.
No one tags.
No one tags, and
It's
I'm like,
so sad.
that's not your work. And it's brow artists or lash artists who are trying to bring in clientele.
Yeah.
I'm like, you can't do that.
Not to
because that's
mention,
not your work.
It is so fucking hard to create stuff.
It is,
And it's so hard
It
to be
is.
your own like original vibe through Instagram these days. I
Yep.
fucking swear to God, everyone's a blueprint. But it's like when you do something different and then people
jump on.
or
Yeah,
like just plain steal your work. It's like, bro.
that's mine.
But it also makes you then be like, oh, fuck it. What's the point? Like, why do I keep trying and doing
Yeah.
this? Why do I try and be different when people just steal my work? Or
You feel deflated. You feel just, you're like,
which is really sad because like I said, you know, especially at this time of the year, people are still putting so much effort into their Instagrams and content. And then it's like, ugh, like
I
you're
think
already tired.
if anyone's feeling this way and they're like, I'm really deflated, one of the only things I think you can really do to protect yourself is to watermark it. Not even just once. I feel like you could, if you want to try and make really small, bring down the opacity and put in multiple, if you really feel like your content's getting constantly stolen,
yeah.
you've got to watermark it. Otherwise, there's no other way to be like, that's my work. And
Well,
you can't take it
That
away.
was that's what happened to me was that I was like, this is my work. She's like, well, she was like, well, there's no watermark or anything on it. And I was like, yeah, but it's fucking mine.
Let me just show you my camera roll real quick.
Well, I actually went
How
back.
I edited it.
I actually went back. I took a screenshot of me editing it in Splice, and then I went back and I sent her a photo of me and Emily together. And I was
Isn't
like,
that insane though?
this is literally the client that's laying down and me. This is actually the date that I edited it on Splice, and then you can see I uploaded it a day later on Instagram. I was
you
like,
shouldn't have to do that though.
I was like, why do I feel like I'm defending myself right now? Like, it's fucking mine.
You're like, just get rid of it.
So anyways, I
Rant.
was like super, yeah. Oh, I don't even want to talk about that. That makes me
Ugh.
so mad. Because I know as well, so many of our friends through the industry, people take it and they think because they're like, you know, either one, you may not follow them back, or, you know, they think that they'll never see this. You will see
We
it.
see.
And if we don't see, someone else sees that sends it to us.
If anyone's listening and you are thinking about taking someone's content, just don't.
Please don't.
Or tag them. Really be like, it's from this person. That's all we've got to say. And I
Yeah.
think we can leave it there.
Definitely.
I think we can wrap it up from there.
Definitely. If anyone else has anything that they'd like to share or a crazy story about that,
Tell us.
let us know. You guys know that we
Tell
love
us.
sharing our listeners' stories and stuff on here. But as always, thank you so much for tuning in and listening to us blabble on about everything Browz
Giggle.
beauty and business. we're having so much fun being back.
Oh,
I know I say it
weekly
every time,
episodes
but I'm
too.
like, how good. Like, I
popping.
feel like we were here yesterday filming,
know,
but I was
I
like, we've got
know.
so much banked up so that we're still listening. We're still going to be in your ears over the silly season.
Yeah.
But thank you for joining.
We'll see you in a week.
Yeah, see you this time next week.
Bye now.
Bye. Introducing Buff Lashes, a game-changing lash lifting solution created by Browz. This ultimate lash lifting kit will revolutionize your client's beauty routine, and what's great is that it's created by techs for techs. This kit includes 3 simple steps to give your clients those stunning lifted lashes. Its quality and ease is what sets Buff Lashes apart from the rest. And here's the best part. It's suitable for all lash types, from short and straight to long and fine. It's cruelty-free and vegan.
Browz is known for their exceptional customer support, providing step-by-step instructions and 24/7 assistance in case you have any questions. They truly care about your satisfaction. And guess what? You can grab yourself a free sample from Browz. Use our special code BFNPOD in all capitals to save 20% off your next purchase from Browz website. Thank you again to the Buff team for helping make this episode happen.